Hey you guys, welcome back to another episode of Schofield Welding. Right now we are getting ready to build a scrap ladder, basically. Everything out of scrap. They got to be able to reach a valve set that is up on top of the surge, and so they need a ladder to get up there. So what we did, we went and pulled some measurements. I added about a foot to the side of the wall that we're actually going to bolt this thing to. And we went ahead and built it 2 foot from inside to inside. And I'm just gonna explain just a little bit of why the rebar is sitting in here. Now, all the luck that I've ever had with welding rebar, this stuff doesn't weld that good. And so what I wanna do is be able to create a ladder that, you know, a 600-pound dude can get on, and I know for a fact this thing ain't gonna go anywhere. So what we did is we went through, cut holes, and I cut these 3 inches long. Now what we're getting ready to do, we're gonna go over here and cut these, this piece of tubing. We'll roll it over, we'll get it all fit up inside so that these rebar are actually inside the tubing, and then we'll get our measurements, we'll slide everything around where it needs to go, level everything, and then go ahead and weld all this out, and so that this rebar cannot go anywhere. One of the things about rebar, I don't know why, I'm sure you guys know more than I do about rebar, but I mean, I've welded some of this stuff to where you L-edged it on there and then you could walk through and just go like pink and kick it right off, and it just doesn't weld that good. So that's the reason for the holes in the pipe, in the tubing. So that's what we're gonna do. Just make sure 100% that this thing is going to hold somebody no matter what, all right? 1,000-pound dude, as long as the rebar can take it without bending, you should be able to get on it, all right? So, and if you can get on it and bend this rebar, you should start working out. Enough said, man. I'm telling you, if you can get on this 2-foot spacing, that stuff's like 3/4 inch rebar. Yeah, if you can bend that, there's something wrong. All right, you guys, so we got this all marked out. We got 1-foot spacing all the way through. This is 4-inch tubing, so of course, it's 2-inch center. Marked everything out. We're gonna go ahead, cut this all up, and go from there. Bottles on. Yep. We just did is we got our 2-foot inside. We went ahead and threaded all these in here. Got our measurements on both sides, made sure everything was leveled this way, made sure the beam was leveled out, make sure everything was good. And then we tacked in our one side and our other side so it held the centers. And right now me and Flocker are running through here. We're tacking everything up and going from there. And we got levels on all our rebar. We're trying to rotate the rebar so that it all looks the same running down. Guys, there's a lot of runs on this piece, so it's a good idea to kind of step back, look down your runs, and make sure everything's lining up the way they should. If they aren't, you need to do something. Something's off. Flat running? Yep. Oh, buddy. Look at that. Bam. Flacco, give us the old rundown.
Well, ended up like that. All this right here looks pretty nice. Everything's pretty square. Looks like it's gonna look just fine on there.
Yeah, I think so. So these two supports right here, they're 1'6" to top of support basically. I'm gonna punch 2 holes right here in the top on each one. They're gonna lag bolt into the concrete. This is where you're gonna be walking past, so we don't want that hitting anybody. So we went ahead, cut those off, and then this is gonna be flat to the concrete, so it won't make a difference. Let's see what else. This is the bottom of the ladder. Now the reason I didn't like this with the angle iron facing down is for rain, because when the rain or snow hits, you don't want it sitting inside your deal and holding water. We're gonna put base plates down here on the bottom for lag bolts, and then we're gonna cap that over there, weld it all the way out. We're ready to go.